welcome to my channel, Tacoma Traveler. Great to have you here. I'm looking forward to another trip, another camping trip. If you can see out the window a little bit out here, yeah, it's raining again. A couple days ago we had a good deal of snow on the ground. That's all melted off now. And yeah, we've got warm temps right now, like high 50s, and rain. That's not going to deter me. The temperatures are kind of going to go off a cliff this afternoon. Like I said, it's almost 60 right now, but by this evening, it's going to be down into the 30s. So, it's Friday morning, and I'm still excited to get out there. I just have to go work for 8 hours. So I've got to go put in 8 hours, and then I am good to go, and I'll be leaving straight from work this afternoon to go camping.
On this trip, we are headed to the Assateague National Seashore. The island is probably best known for its herd of wild ponies, but it is just a beautiful location altogether. I am going to be staying in the park campground, so I will actually be paying for camping on this trip, which is not something I usually do.
Thank you. Do I go in here to get a camping permit?
Yes, you're going to make your very first right into the railway station.
Thanks so much.
I found wild turkeys as I was headed to my campsite.
So I'm settled. Pretty happy with this spot. There's enough space in the spot, enough depth for me to really pull back in, tuck back way back into this spot. So I feel fairly secluded, and yet I've got a water view, and I've got some brushy trees and stuff around me to provide a little bit of windbreak and so I think this spot's going to be great. I'm not used to paying for a spot, but every once in a while you got to shake things up a bit. So $30, I think it's worth it. But as predicted, the temperature is dropping fast, and it's like this cold little pelty rain starting to come down. Just gross. Definitely time to be inside in the truck, tucked back in here warm. Still got my jacket on, so I'm not really settled back here yet, just kind of getting in and getting arranged. My next priority is just going to be to get the little heater going and warm this up. I'm going to leave the back open, the window flipped up, as long as it's not raining too hard, because the rain won't come in or drip in or anything, as long as it's not coming down too much. For a little bit, just to get the view and get some fresh air, and just having the heater in here will definitely warm things up enough that I can do that. So, my next thing. Well, after, I don't know, hour and a half maybe or so, feels like a while. I'm all caught up on my channel email. That hasn't happened in a while. That hasn't happened quite a bit. So if you've emailed me and been wondering where I am or what's going on or why you haven't heard from me, hopefully you have something in your inbox. There's a couple of you. And I got some great news about some of y'all subscribers. Bergie, you got your cap. That's amazing. It's been warm and cozy. see. I don't think I'm gonna make dinner tonight though. I'm not hungry, and I've got a ton of really good snacks this time. So I think I might just have this, maybe some wine. I don't know, and snacks. And I might reward myself now with a movie. I've journaled, caught up on my email. I'm all settled and all in for the night. All my little jobs are done for the night. It's time for a good movie. Good morning. Getting moving around here this morning. Getting it warmed up in here. It's 31 outside. Kick that on again. It's 31 outside and it's about 50 in here. So not too bad. Going to get up and get moving here shortly. It's a little later than usual. Oh my goodness, it's almost 8 o'clock. Just been having a slow morning. I didn't sleep that great. It was so windy here. And of course there's a lot of noise when the wind is blowing, but there's also like actual movement in the truck. Like I could feel the truck kind of getting hit with the wind. And it's just not the best conditions for trying to get a good night's sleep. So I did sleep in. When the wind died down this morning, I was out. I just crashed out hard asleep. So my last little bit of sleep has been really good. But I'm starting to get moving here. Gonna make some coffee, of course, and then we'll get out and see what the day looks like. All right, coffee's made, bed's made, I'm dressed. Let's go see what this day looks like. So at Assateague, there are several relatively short trails. I'm going to try to do all of them today. I'm going to try to actually link them together, but in any case, I'm going to consider all of these, for purposes of recording things. For my 52 hikes, this is going to be one hike, even though it's essentially 3 small hikes. We're going to head out on this first one. It's called Life of the Marsh. So I think it's Life of the Marsh, Life of the Forest, and Life of the Dunes, are the 3 trails. We're going to try to touch base and take a look at each of those today. I've already seen some wild horses. Didn't get any video of them. I've seen some deer. I've seen a bunch of birds. There's quite a bit. I saw the turkeys yesterday. I did get them. I don't think the video turned out very well, but I'll probably show it. Wild turkeys right there. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. I'm kicking myself. I forgot my good camera today. So all I have is my cell phone. I'll do what I can.
In the 1950s, well before this area was a national park, a developer started a plan to create a community, a housing community in this area, but Mother Nature had other plans and wiped everything out in a storm that came through in 1962.
Kind of fun. Each of those trails is real short. I mean, probably less than a mile each, but they're all within walking distance of one another if you're willing to walk a little bit. So I was able to string all those together. Hopefully the video came out okay, and make it a pretty decent hike, almost 6 miles. Did a lot of bayside stuff, did some ocean stuff, had a good old time. There is sand in places it should not be. But, yeah, so that was cool. Saw those horses right at the end too, which was just a nice little way to cap off that hike. Now, I have not eaten yet today, so I just hiked 6 miles on nothing but last night, and I didn't eat dinner last night, so I'm running kind of low. I've essentially, since starting out on this, I've had some snacks and some wine and some tea. So I am ready to cook some food, and I'm fortunate because I have something really good. If it hasn't already been clear in my previous videos, I'm a big fan of food wrapped in food. And this big old breakfast burrito has about everything in it. It has eggs and cheese and sausage and beans, I think. I mean, some leftover rice. It's just got freaking everything. And I am going to get it warmed up and enjoy the heck out of it. So last night I watched the film Worth on Netflix. Highly recommend. There's so much in there, so many things that made me think about, and I've been thinking about a lot this morning while I was on my hike. None of us knows that we're gonna be able to get up and go about our life tomorrow. The next day. Every day we get up. And, I mean, we assume that we're going to make it through the day, and we assume we're going to come home, and we plan for everything, but I've said this before on this channel, if you've watched it for a while, just, life can be so damn short, and it can go like that, and it's just so easy to lose track of that. So, it makes me really glad that I'm able to get out and do these trips. Feels like I'm getting out there and enjoying this life, enjoying each day that I've been given. Anyway, alright, that's me being my philosophical self for the day. Thanks so much for coming along on this little camping adventure. I am ready to be in the truck and out of the wind, in all honesty. It is windy, it is so windy. But had a good time, had a great walk today. Lots of quiet time just to think. So, I appreciate you being here. If you haven't subscribed yet, maybe you want to, hit that subscribe button. And to all you who watch just about everything I put out there, thank you so much. I love you all. Alright, take care. I'll see you next time.